Yo, what up people of the YouTube? This is my first video for e-commerce journey. I wanted to make a first video about myself and my journey with e-commerce. Hopefully you guys gain some value from this. Alright, so a little bit about me. I graduated high school in June of 2018. I've just been working on e-commerce from then, on and off, for about a year and a half or so. I'm deciding not to go to college to pursue my business ventures and all that kind of thing. So hopefully, you guys can see the growth from when I start my channel to where I want to be. So basically, my first vid, I just started this template on August 20th, and now it's October 14th, 15th. So it took me about 2 months to actually make this video. Basically, my first goal was to get $10,000 in revenue on a store by November 1st and be hitting $100 days consecutively or consistently, with about a $500 a day goal, with at least 100 plus orders. And then my goal before December 31st was 100,000 revenue store. Thinking that it was Q4, I thought that was possible. Based on where I'm at right now, it doesn't seem like that will be realistic. With that store, I want to be hitting 1K a day consistently and 5K a day, and then have at least 1,000 plus orders. So how I used to make my money, I used to referee, and then I saved up. I'd buy stuff, sell stuff, and at one point I decided like that it would just limit me from where I wanted to go with business. So I decided to start dropshipping after I finished high school. So the reason for this channel, so I started about 1.5 years ago in May of 2018. So it's a little longer than that now, but I wanted to start it because I wanted something that would be more consistent with income and have a lot of potential for the future. Basically, with this series, I really want to have a dropshipping series, so to show you guys like what it's like to be a dropshipper and like work on stores and try to grow them. I chose this name because I wanted a broad name for the future. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing in e-commerce later, but for now it'll just be basically dropshipping content on Shopify. I also want to be just getting feedback from people when it's possible, so hopefully, some of you guys out there can, give me some advice on what to do and things that can benefit me, that I could also benefit you, maybe by showing you something that I use or how I do something. Also, I want to make it clear that the reason why I don't show my face, I just want to be able to show people that anybody can do this. I want to motivate people to be able to go out there and think they can do it just as much as anybody else can, because when there's a face or some image attached, then people start to get all hell, they just wait, or they never start because of it. They think they're not meant for it or whatever, and I think that's why I don't want to do that kind of thing. I just want to show that you can just make raw content, or do it raw, no need for any of this extra BS. And like, I just want to inspire people to be able to get to where they want to go with e-commerce and prove it's possible, all while documenting the process. And I've always wanted to try YouTube. I've always talked my shit on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, dude, all these YouTubers, man, I could definitely do that. So like, I'm out here trying to actually fucking do it now. Let's get into my previous dropshipping stores. So basically, I've had 6 stores to date. My first store being One Stop Fishing Supply. So this was my first ever store I started. I think I watched fuck, I forget this guy's name, but he's basically like this Scottish motherfucker. He made a YouTube series. I'm sure you guys know. I'll put it up in the screen. But basically, after watching his whole series, I started getting into it, just using what information he had, his tutorials, and I made this general store for fishing. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but that was the first store I ever had. My main product was this knot tie tool. So I'll show you guys. Actually, it's right. So my main product was a knot tying tool. Here's some photos of my website. I did sell this website down the line. That's why I can't show you it right now, but this was the home page. This was my main product. It was a knot fly fishing tool. from the time I had the store, and I actually worked on it for probably about like a month or two tops. But in general, this store made $135 in total revenue. Here's some more like data basically on my store, my Shopify page. These are some ads. I got 11,000 on this one, as you can see. I also tried this fishing bait one that did not work at all. And then here's when I sold this store for $42.87, which is absolute garbage. Also, the fact is, I had this store for a while after I even made it, and I stopped working on it. I still held on to it for some stupid reason, and you'll find that I did that for a few stores after even, and lost more money by just owning the domain and keeping the website up basically, which is a huge mistake on my part. But I just thought like, oh, I might go back to it, but no, I never went back to it. So it's not worth it to do that kind of thing. So overall in this, I lost $148.01. This would probably be more like 50 if I just cut the store and completely deleted it. But either way, this was my first store. The ad I used for this store was right here. The ad I used for this store is right here, if it loads. So basically, just getting the gist of it, it's like a tool that ties like knots for you. It did alright in my opinion, but you know, I was using only Instagram influencers as well, and that's only scalable to like a certain extent, because you have to find more influencers, and the ones that do work, you try using them again, and it just didn't work as well as I wanted it to, so I just ended up cutting the whole store. So here's some photos of my fishing store on mobile. So we got the collection list, featured collection, and then the bottom of the page. So here's my second store. It was called Have a Good Party. Me and my brother thought maybe it was a good idea if I made like a store for like selling party goods, because we know like lots of people like partying, and they need like new gimmicks and toys to like try to have more fun. But this store was an absolute failure. My main product for this was a shot spinner. Here's the home page I had like a multiple selective buying thing on the bottom. So here I had a bunch of products on this store. I tried to get like a general store kind of thing, but niche for only party goods. Anyways, this was the Have a Good Party ad that I had. It was for a shot spinner game. So you get the idea. I was also advertising this on Instagram, only using influencers. So this one ended up not doing well at all. I had like a few pages I ran it on, basically zero traffic. Yeah, I tried to make it like a meme kind of thing. I need to play this kind of deal, but that just went to shit, so I completely dumped the whole store. Overall, I lost $156. Probably would have lost only $50 if I didn't keep the store for a while. So remember, that's a big theme in my dropshipping terrible thing to do. But anyways, this was my most successful store, and it still is to date. The dog brush basically was a run product store that I tried to brand, and the main product was a dog toothbrush toy. So anyways, this website was pretty clean in my opinion. I banged it out in like 2 days. It actually ended up doing really well. I think I did $1,000 or more in sales on the website. I don't have a screenshot, but here's one of my best days. It was a $210 day. I only did Instagram influencers for this one as well, but eventually I got this comment. The original creator of this product actually commented on one of these ads that I promoted and said this is a scam page selling our product with a different name. So overall I thought, oh wow, this is kind of a bad idea, like maybe down the line they could sue me or something. So I ended up just selling the store for $580, and then in total gain, after 2 weeks of owning this store and running it, I made $627.45. So that was a decent amount and most of it came from selling the actual store itself, so just keep that in mind with this store. Here's the video for the dog brush. This ad I just copied from a competitor, and ended up just putting it on Instagram influencer pages, and it actually ended up working really well for me. But obviously I didn't make the video, so it was just taking somebody else's working ad and making it work for me. This was my store, my fourth store. It was called Boundless Bracelets. I really wanted to create a brand kind of theme with this. It's still live now. It was a one product bracelet store. The main product was a 7 chakra lava stone bracelet. So basically, here's the website. I have a favicon and everything. It's still pretty clean website in my opinion. These are all photos I took while I was traveling, which is kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, I never really ended up trying to promote this as much. I did try to do like just organic sales by reaching out on Instagram to people, and I did end up getting like 1 or 2 sales for like $40 total. And like this store has a lot of potential. I just didn't work on it. So this store I'm actually going to be giving away at 100 subscribers, so stay tuned for the giveaway at the end of the video. Overall, I lost $241.53 on this store. It probably would have been less if I didn't keep it running, and it's still running, so I'm still technically spending money on it. Yeah, probably would have lost only maybe 150 if I didn't keep it running. This is like some photos I took for the bracelet store. Some ads I tried. So here's my next store. It was called Yuneeku. This is a store I made after I found one product and decided to try to make a theme around it. But I wanted to keep a general name, so then maybe later if I needed to, I could just change the product instead of the whole name. But either way, this product didn't end up doing well at all either. This is when I got into Facebook, so this is when I started using Facebook ads and trying to do that. This store is still live. I could show you right now. The main product was this buckle-free elastic belt. So this kind of thing the store looks like alright in my opinion. It's actually pretty good. I had this whole funnel on the product page as well. Overall, I think I did couple $100 in sales, like nothing too crazy, and I ended up overall losing money. Basically, I ended up losing a total of $846.38 net loss there. And I will also be giving away this store as well. This is the Yuneeku buckle. Here's one version of my ad, or one beginning of my ad, I guess, because I trying different scroll stoppers. So one of them was that one. One of them was the guy instead of the girl. You know, we had like these kind of gifts and whatever. Let me see if I can find the whole ad. Yeah, here we go. So this is one of the ads that I used for the store. The quality isn't working, but yeah, basically I just took video clips from YouTube and other competitors and just stuck it together with my own little word captions, and yeah, basically that's what I did for Yuneeku store. I had a bunch more variations, but basically that was the main ad part of it. I had some of this. Yeah, this was like a story post. I think I tried on Instagram too. So I think I even tried some Instagram influencers actually towards the end of the store, and that's what got me a few extra sales, just to try to kickstart the campaign. Yeah, overall this product didn't work too well for me. This was the last store I was working on. It was called Infallible Therapy. I did it with my brother, so I tried creating like some custom content, but you know, our overall timing was just too slow. Like when the product was in trend, it was a few months before that, and we waited too long to even get in and finally create the content. So overall, like just too much time wasted on waiting on a product that we knew worked before but was dying the whole way down when we were trying it. So overall we probably only made like a few $100s on this product as well. And we're using Facebook for this product. No Instagram influencers, just Facebook ads. The main product was an inflatable air neck therapy brace. So I could show you what this store looked like. This store is also pretty good. We got this theme going, colors. We've actually found some really good high quality photos online, so we just ended up using those. Tried to upsell the posture corrector. Everybody knows about that. Tried really just using what we learned from Gabriel's course to make it look good and do the best we could with it, but in the end we didn't end up getting anywhere near where we wanted to do. Here's the neck brace. This is the custom content, so we paid this girl on Fiverr to make the ad for, or film some clips for us to make a better ad. Here's one of the ads we ended up using. So her slouching, this was like the thumbnail and everything. Yeah, and then, you know, she filmed all the clips for us. We put the word captions in and threw in some GIFs of like other clips we found online. This ad I really thought was gonna work, but I think we just didn't test it enough. We tried probably like 12 different variations with different thumbnails and 3-second scroll stoppers. So I mean, like, there's only so much you can test until you just want to cut the product and move on. Because I mean, if you're not getting any kind of return from that, then it just that doesn't look promising at all. Like, it doesn't look like there's going to be any sort of like profitability down the line. So we kind of just stopped. And also, like, a bunch of other stuff happening in my life too, so it just, you know, pausing and starting and stopping dropshipping and all that isn't good either, because it makes, there's no consistency. So basically with that store, we ended up losing probably about $600 from the time I started collaborating with him. So he probably lost a little more because he owned the store for a longer period of time, but that one is still up too. Overall, the conclusion of this video, I just want to show you my old stores and share with you my numbers. So basically, the total amount I've spent in e-commerce, in all of it's Shopify dropshipping really, but it's about $4,000, and from that I've actually lost $1,850. Whatever money I didn't make back is this. So I've lost $1,850 in my e-commerce like ventures, I guess you could call it. So I mean, this does take skin in the game to really get to where you want to be, but I'm just gonna keep putting my head down and working towards it, because I know that I'm so close. Like, I just need to keep going, and that's like the hardest part for me is staying consistent. But anyways, I am gonna do a giveaway. So for Boundless Bracelets, when I hit 100 subs, I will be giving that store away completely free. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment on the videos, let me know what you guys think. And for Yuneeku, I'll be giving that store away at 500 subs. So I think this could be a good idea for a channel. I thought maybe it would be better for people to see like the reality of how Shopify dropshipping is and the whole process of it. So let me know what you guys think. New videos every 1 to 2 weeks. I'm trying to be on this for real, but at the same time I got to be working on my stores and keeping up with that. So I'll be trying my best to do what I can. I will be starting a new video next week based for my new stores or whatever I'm working on at that time. It'll probably just be update videos and progression videos and like what I've been doing or what's been working for me or what's not been working for me. So stay tuned in for the future. Thank you guys. Have a good one.